I told you the same thing that Manny told you on his panel. That's why he dropped you. He said it wasn't the time for you to ask that question, not in this conversation. That's all. And everyone knows Drop is not going to give you a goddamn apology. So she's only going to argue with you and cuss you out. So he didn't want any of that. That's all I was saying. And I don't follow nobody from Live to Live. I am a Susu fan. I'm a BK fan. I am a HB fan. I am a Kiwi fan. I am a AJ fan. I am a all of them fan. Cash included, baby. So I'm everywhere. I didn't follow you nowhere. So stop acting like you're somebody to be followed.
Y'all, Mega is not MAGA. Mega just knows what makes money.
Yeah, I don't know what that's. I don't know what.
I'm really trying not to fucking fuss with nobody, but I'm not gonna disrespect.
If you don't want to, by the way,
nobody. So ain't nobody gonna come up here and fucking disrespect me. First of all I was saying was,
you called my name from the motherfucking panel.
I did because you're talking to me in the comments.
Didn't you? You thought I was gonna come up here and put my foot in your goddamn
about here?
That's what you thought. Fuck out of here.
What are we talking about here?
Stop playing. Susu can go back on her goddamn live. All I said
oh my God, I specifically said, yes, I said your fucking name because you was talking to me in the comments.
And what did I say to you? I didn't disrespect you.
What are we
talking? Trying to get up there and act like
just
I was
disrespecting me.
Yeah, you came up here acting like I was disrespecting you. You are.
Okay, I muted y'all. I need y'all to just say what y'all need to say in a lower tone. Y'all know they do the multi-guest snatch, and I don't want y'all to get snatched, and I don't want us to get snatched. So is there a way that y'all can say what y'all need to say in maybe a lower octave and maybe not yell at each other? I need y'all to bop the screen. I don't want y'all to scream at each other, okay? I just want y'all to have a conversation because I think you can get to an understanding. I really do. I really think y'all can get to an understanding here. I personally don't think it's that deep. But y'all go ahead. Go ahead, Mega.
I was going to say Be Valiant, right? Who is that?
At the end of the day, I think I've come across and spoke with you all at different times amongst the last, over a year now. I came up here because you called my name while you was on this panel from the comments. Okay? And that's why I came up here, and everyone knows, no matter how big or small you are of a creator, you call my name from these comments, and I'm feeling froggy, I'm going to get up here. Okay? I wasn't disrespecting you in the comments. I said you are making a point. You want to tell a bunch of people, a whole room, oh, I got dropped for no reason. No, they said what the reason was. Manny himself said, this is just not the time. This is the wrong page. Please come. He even told you to come back on Monday. He even gave you a time to come back. When you came over here, said the same thing. All I said was, it wasn't the time. Plus, everyone knows Drop wasn't going to give you an apology. Drop was going to cuss you out. It was going to turn into a whole thing between y'all. Everyone knows that. So it just wasn't the time. So don't come over here like somebody did you wrong and you don't know why and all this, all that, because they were very respectful to you, as I was as well. But you was trying to be disrespectful to me. You just thought I was going to hop up here, and I'm not going to have that.
Okay, so I do want to say this, right? Mega, it's a sensitive topic as to why she got triggered. Can you understand that she was just minding her business, and then, the passing of, I'm not saying that Drop was trying to highlight what was highlighted. I'm saying from a human standpoint, they might have triggered her that situation was brought up about her brother. Does that make sense?
At the time, but not at the time, though. That's what they were trying to tell her. Like, you're coming into the conversation with something that we're not talking about right now.
Right, but had it not already happened?
But not in this conversation, not
today? It didn't happen today?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, so she was trying to. Okay, so let me ask you. The conversation happened like days ago, or did it happen today?
No, it was a situation where she brought up her dead brother months ago, like 2 months ago. Like,
okay.
And then she was saying basically, drop Queen while she's up there acting all high and mighty and greater than thou and not diabolical. Then she came up and asked about the brother. But the thing is, Manny's handling his platform a little bit different, so it might not have been the time and place over there. But you are in Susu's world, and she did extend the opportunity for you to speak and get whatever off your chest that you wanted to. Let me.
So go ahead, Lady Activate.
That's all I was trying to say. What I'm trying to say. That's all I was trying. Braid really broke it down. Like that's all I was trying to say. While everybody talking about, oh, it's not the time and the place, and it wasn't the time. My whole thing is, when is the fucking time? Because that was part of the conversation. Like you act like you don't do no diabolical shit on this fucking app. I did not even do nothing to Drop Queen. All I did was get on a fucking panel and she brought up my brother for no fucking reason. I didn't even say nothing to her. That's all.
Do you think that you and Drop would be able to have a conversation about
at this
this?
point, Susu, to be honest with you, I'm over it. I'm done. Because me personally, in real life, I put hands on people. And I know my attitude. I'm not that's why I changed my name. Because I'm not no fucking lady. I don't activate all the fucking time. I'm fucking nice in real life. I have a good heart. I don't do that fucking doxing. I don't do that bringing up people's kids and bringing up people's loved ones. I don't do that shit. That's not who I am. People don't get to fucking know me. They don't get to understand who I am. My brother passing is very, very, very sensitive to me. Like, it's so sensitive. That shit she didn't even have to say nothing about me. Got me. I didn't even, the whole situation is just fucked up. Because I didn't even get on this app crowdfund for shit. I don't understand how me asking somebody to help me set up a GoFundMe went to crowdfunding because somebody wanted to crowdfund for me that I didn't even ask to do it. So my whole thing is why everybody trying to jump down my goddamn neck and be like, oh, Lady Activate, you doing too much. She not going to give you. I know the bitch not going to give me a fucking apology because that's how ignorant she is. I just wanted to ask her a question. While you up here acting like you all of this and all of that, and you don't do no shit like that on this app, why did you have the reason? What was the reason for you bringing up my brother's death? What was the reason? When I didn't even say anything to you in that fucking live. But you know what? I digress. I end it. I'm done with it. I'm not going to even get no goddamn apology. Mega right. She not going to give it to me. But I promise you, if I see her, yeah.
But are you a Mega? Okay, like, do you understand what Mega was trying to say? She was saying essentially what Bray just told you in that Manny's platform this morning wasn't trying to host that type of conversation. Am I right, Mega?
All I was saying.
Okay, so can y'all kind of like?
But she has a right.
Well, maybe I did.
Like, you have a right to say your thing.
It probably
You have
was
a
my
right to
fault, though.
argue. And all
Let me explain my situation because I did just come on the platform. I did just log into TikTok. So when I got into Manny's live, I thought that was the derail of the situation or the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I did jump in there and I was trying to address Drop because I thought that's how they was taking it. Like, people say things about people talk about people dox people. So I was like, then let me get up here and Drop this question. So it wasn't like I was coming in there to try to disrespect his life or start drama or, holler or nothing. I just wanted one question to Drop Queen. I thought we could have a conversation. So if it wasn't the time, okay, cool. Hey, all right. It's cool, beans.
Okay, so y'all understand each other. You understand where Mega was coming from. Mega, do you understand where maybe Lady Activate was coming from? And then I hope this.
Yes.
Okay. Because she's still grieving. It looked like that's a big trigger to her, and that's something that she's not been able to get over or get an answer to. And so maybe that she felt like since the topic was about, people going too far or crossing boundaries and stuff, to have that conversation there. And typically, with Manny, he does allow people to have these kind of conversations. I think he's going a different direction, like as of recently. So maybe that's why there's a little bit of confusion. So he wanted to save his panel and he wanted to save his live. So, I hope that you and Drop Queen can one day talk about it. I think Drop Queen is a pretty reasonable person. I've had some really good conversations with her. She's not always been, agreeable with me and, some of my thoughts and opinions or actions, right? But she's not like a horrible person to talk to. I mean, sometimes it's difficult, but I think maybe you guys could get to a place. And then again, Lady Activate, you also don't have to have any answers to anything. Sometimes you just see how people did something and you move on. Of course, it takes a while to, get over. You're still healing. Yes, baby, you're still grieving. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me stop smacking. My bad.
Mama.
Yes, baby. So I think overall, you either can have a conversation or you don't have to. I'm sorry, y'all. I was eating. But as long as you're able to express yourself, you could feel free to do that over here. I don't mind.
Thank you so much for letting me on the panel. And I just want to say, it's not MAGA mug, guys. Like MAGA, like Make America.
I have a question about that now that you're here, because I don't know what's going on. What's the issue? The people said you're selling the Orange Man merch or something.
What happened is this. One, my company is Mega Mug, which only means all the mugs that we sell, and we do sell them on 3 different platforms plus Shopify, is huge. They're only 15 ounce. The lowest that they go is 11. And the only reason why is because the 11 ounces are color changing. During the election, I sold both Pamela and Orange Man merch. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Orange Man people are stupid. That's just what it is. They spend their expendable income on the dumbest of things. They are not the smartest of people. Not all of them, okay? The ones in Middle America, which are the ones mainly buying, because we only do shipping in
I
US.
think they thought you said Pamela.
No, I didn't say Pamela. I said Kamala. Hello. No,
you did say Pamela.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. That's just me talking fast.
You said
All right,
Pamela.
sis, you ain't gonna beat the allegations
Nah,
now.
that's you being
I'm
a
sorry,
MAGA.
guys.
That's what that is.
Yeah,
MAGA.
I don't know if you gonna
Oh
beat
my
these
God.
I'm
allegations.
sorry.
Now
I'm
you know
sorry.
what? How you gonna correct somebody about saying your name wrong and you say her name wrong?
Yo,
I'm
my
sick of this
actual
shit.
name though, my real
Ooh,
name is
girl.
very hard to say. It's 100% hard to say. My real name is 8 different characters. It's hard to say, but everyone does call me Shay. I don't care about that. But my actual name, hard to say. So people mess it up just like they mess hers up, But I apologize, guys. But either way, I
Ooh,
sold
girl.
merch.
After that, I don't know if you gonna beat the allegations. I was trying
It's
to have you
okay.
cleared up
They've been
here,
saying it. They've been saying it since back in the Kiana days. Because at the end of the day, the truth is his supporters, they buy his stuff left and right. That's just what it is. And it's still a business. And we do market research. We also get our accountants into things, and we look into what sells. That's what you make money on. And his supporters buy stuff left and right. Left and right. Now, when it came to, the opposition, it's all good. It's all okay. But I also had a more private, direct avenue to her because my sister's an AKA and she's also an AKA. So a lot of the money that we made on her merch was in the private avenues and different AKAs.
You didn't say the opposition. I'm thinking you talk about Bryce. You talk about Kamala.
Yeah, Kamala. I said his opposition. His opposition.
This is getting sticky, Mega. I don't know.
We were talking about the Orange Man. I voted. I've been voting since I was 18. I'm 45, and I definitely did not vote for Trump.
I thought she was talking
right
about
now,
the opposition on the app. She talking about the opposition.
Yeah.
Politically.
It's the best way to talk, though, okay? It's the best way to talk.
I will say I miss Kiana's court.
Yeah.
I did have the privilege of representing Mega Mug in a case. I don't know if we won or not, but
I don't know if we won or not either. It was all funny games, though, but that's where it comes from.
So I think it's the wording is why they're assuming you have some sort of MAGA ideologies, because
it's
first
Mega, but
it
it's
said
been Mega Mug
basically
before
you named her Pamela, then they're like the opposition. We don't like the way that's
guys,
worded.
I'm so sorry. Okay,
you're
y'all
gonna
can
beat
eat
that.
me up. It's fine. I'm everywhere. You guys can continue to eat me up in the comments every time. You want to, you want to jump in and be like, bitch, that's why you didn't even know how to say Kamala. That's fine. I'm all for that. I rock with it.
Okay, let's get it out the way. Bitch, you didn't even know how to say Kamala.
Right? Oh yeah, y'all was just arguing. She got
Yes, lady anyway. I can't stop with it. Forever and always.
Don't nobody else got to say it. I just said it.
All right, forever and
Okay,
always.
K with the S with the
star.
star said she lied about having Kamala mugs too. LMAO. Girl, just say you like the Orange Man. It's okay.
No, I definitely had those as well. We had mugs. We had the shirts, and we also had the stickers for your refrigerator, and we also had the tote bag. We had the same things for the Orange Man. Okay, the only thing that we did not have of hers that we had for the Orange Man, huh?
Sorry, no, I was just thinking Luna.
Oh, the only thing we had of her of that we didn't have of hers that we had of the Orange Man was some weird ass sheet for your bed, which the Orange Man peoples love. Okay, so that's another reason why a lot of you are broke, because you got to do market research and find out who buys what.
Thank y'all for the gift.
Sell
Why
coffee
you have
mugs.
more
Don't
stuff
attack
on the
us.
Orange Man than you have of Kamala? What are we
Well,
doing?
I don't
Don't have to
sell. So
attack
just so we're
us.
clear, I don't sell anything of the Orange Man right now. Not
Okay,
at all.
okay,
I haven't
okay.
had anything of the Orange Man since after the election. The whole purpose of that time frame was during the election. The only reason why these people know that is because the court that Cash is talking about was at that time. It was election time. So when people went and looked on the page, they saw him, they flipped out. Oh, you separate the Orange Man. No, I have all of that. So all of that was there. It doesn't matter whether you saw it or not. I definitely know, but you have to do market research, guys. Like, come on, get with it. Like, if you're going to sell something, you don't just blindly put stuff out there. Yes, you have a message to convey, but I have a coffee mug shop. Do you even know what the market research is behind just coffee mugs alone? African Americans are not the largest purchasers of coffee mugs. YT people are. That's the market research. So you want to talk to, yeah, exactly. You want to talk to your audience. But you know what we do buy more of? We buy more of wine bags and wine, the little cooler things. You put the
Hell yeah, let's toast it up. Why
yeah, that's what we buy more
not?
of. And that, once again, is market research. And I sell those as well. It's wine season is our new thing going on. We got going on right now. But I haven't had any Orange Man stuff since after the election. It was just an election run. That's it. But that's where it comes from, Susu. That's where it comes from. It comes from the fact that during that time, but court was fun. Court was so much fun. And thank you, Cash. I don't know if we lost or not, but court was fun.
Okay, I didn't know much about it. I was just like my first time hearing this. So, okay, thank you for explaining it. And
Yes, but this is mega because our coffee mugs are large. Oh my god!
After today,
I
girl,
might
it
just
done
have to change
got
that.
worse.
Yeah, I might just have to really work on that and just change that altogether. But
Yeah.
okay, you guys got me. I'm down. Lady
Okay.
Afternoon, much respect, Queen. I wasn't talking about the subject or what you had to say. You have a right to say and confront the person that hurt you. Do not think I wasn't. I was just saying that even the host himself is like, I don't want to do this here because everyone knows, you never know what you're getting with a Jock Queen. It's a toss up. You know what I'm saying? So,
I understand that. I must have came in on the situation and didn't read the room, but I was just trying to ask her a question. I won't trying to start no mess because I already know, how Manny is trying to, do his platform now since he, went through what he went through. So I wasn't trying to start no mess. I just wanted an explanation from her, which I already knew I wasn't going to get from the whispering dry lip bitch anyway. But it's going to be all right. It's cool.
It is.
So we can have a conversation. That's all.
It's true. And you were definitely easier to talk to than I thought you were. And Susu, thank you for letting me up on your panel. And of course, thank you all.
Anytime.
And yes, Cash, I'm so happy you remember.
Of course. That was so much fun.
Halfway through, y'all, she dropped out. She was like, wait a minute. I have to drop out of being your counselor.
Girl, because you were stressing me out as a client. I forgot what you were doing.
I was doing something I was guilty for. It was so funny.
FYI, Cash, you was struggling that day.
Yes, she was. Because I was so guilty. Finally, Cash was like, yeah, I'm out of there. I can't be your counselor anymore.
Cash thought that she was on trial.
Yeah. It was horrible. I was so guilty too. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry guys. My bad. It was funny. I was so guilty. Oh my god.
I could never represent Meg. I'm sorry. I felt so bad. I felt so bad for Cash. I had to send her a gift. I said, Lord Jesus.
That was when you said that thing about Peach. I forgot about that. Oh yeah.
Yes,
No,
remember
you were
they
so
made me
wrong.
pay
I felt so bad
I
for
had
Cash.
to pay the whole court. I had to pay the whole court, yo. Oh my God.
Welcome back, Pisces.
I had to send her a gift. I said, Lord Jesus. Oh.
I'm glad they laughed it out too. Sometimes shit can be really simply fixed. So,
Oh my God, lady.
Nonsense. I
hey,
think that's
Brooklyn.
sad.
Cash fired me. How you gonna fire me as a friend?
She should have found you and found you.
Damn, she did.
I'm good
Tiana
for
made me
it.
pay the whole
I
court.
would have said, look, you gotta send me a galaxy for this bullshit.
Tiana made me pay her, Cash, everybody, yo. She made me pay the whole court, yo. I had to go switch phones and everything. Like, damn. It was bad. Anyway,
I had to go pray for Cash after that. I said, this shit ain't right.
Y'all down there got me weak. No, what you talking about?
sorry.
You know, QL always give me the tea. What's going on?
You all got the tea.
Girl, shout out to Kama Cousins, because baby, after I said, y'all sent me the messy lies. So, Rosie, she shared me a lot with this guy named Mr. Jones. Apparently, he's out here abusing women and stuff like that on this app, and he be over here talking about how he's a good man. He's on
Oh yes.
girl. Okay,
Who is this?
Poor last black woman was live about him last night, like right before I went to bed after I took a shower and put on deodorant.
I don't know nothing about this
some of
man.
y'all don't be
Who
washing
is
your
he?
asses. Y'all be on the panel screaming and yelling at each other and ain't take a bath, ain't brush your teeth, ain't wash your ass. Just smell like 2 ounces of booty cheeks and bounce that ass. And that's why your man be at the park pulling out his piddle whacker. You know what? Let me shut the fuck up and get it down, because you
I
done
feel
got
like
me
that's a
started.
straight and what? So who is Mr. Jones is on debate talk? Okay, okay, Arabian. Hi, Arabian. How are you feeling?
Hi. A little better. I was about to ask QL, is she talking about like the light skinned Mr. Jones with the light eyes? You talking about him?
That's the one.
Oh, brother.
That's old. His ex-wife lied. Somebody said that is old. His ex-wife lied. I
Oh, I
thought
gotta
he
go
was
look him up.
married.
I gotta go look him up. I ain't know nothing about that.
Now, who is that about? Okay, here, mommy. Here you go. Okay, QL's coming back up, right? No.
This
Who
all
is this?
semi-viral. Like, so he was on
Oh,
Black
this is
Guru's
breast.
channel a couple of years ago, and essentially Black Guru was talking about like household responsibilities, and he's essentially saying, you know, yeah, me and my wife, we split our chores responsibly, all that kind of stuff. I know recently saw him a lot on like in public defender space, so I'm not
Okay,
really
London.
sure of the like what's true, what's not, but this seems to be a new set of
So it seems like the
allegations
comments are
after old
split
ones.
about the truth of it. Oh, it was a long time ago, and it was
No,
not.
these are new allegations though, because there's old ones
I
that came
came up
out.
here to say.
Okay, hey babes,
Hey,
welcome up.
Susu. Hey,
Hi,
y'all. How
guys.
y'all
Hey,
doing
Brett.
this morning?
Hey, Arabian.
Good.
Good morning.
Okay, girl, run this down for me. I know nothing, so I need like a full recap.
Well, I don't have the
This is
full
why I
recap for
say
you
y'all don't
because
be believing dark skinned women, because that dark skin. Oh, I'm sorry.
I
Brats,
don't
because
have the
that woman, these
full
are new
recap.
allegations that came up out
Yes,
of
these
fucking
are
blue.
new allegations. There
Oh,
was a
I got
tour that
to
was
so
going
I got to
on.
I gotta go to Pilates.
There was a tour that was going on between social justice warriors here on TikTok. It was a get together, and apparently on a trip, he made several sexual advances towards people. And then just several women began coming out and femme presenting people, saying that every time that they've linked with him, he's either overstepped boundaries when they were DRUNK, or he was sexually assaulting him. So it's a lot of people coming forward. I can't give you the full recap right now because I'm on the way to a baby shower, but these are new allegations. I did want to clear that up. These are not the old ones. Bye, guys.
Wait a minute, wasn't he just over at Manny's live?
No, Mr. Jones wouldn't be over there, but dang.
Okay, so they're saying the allegations with the wife back then is old. These are new allegations where he was on a tour and he was making advances and sexually talking to people. Is that they said same person? No, same person. We need some receipts or something. I don't mind getting into this. This is interesting. Is that what's going on over there in debate talk?
Ooh, this is some debate talk tea. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. Every little corner of this app got some shit going on, don't it?
Every single one, including Cozy Gaming.
Okay, so London says she has some tea on it. I'll be back. I'll send some vids. Is there a way that you can send them to? Dang, because I can't. I only have my one device today, you guys. So is there a way? Thank you down there, just hanging out. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you. Now I forgot the light skin, Mr. Jones. I thought y'all was talking about somebody else. So I need an overview of this man, what his content is, what he does. Like, I don't know anything about him. I don't mind watching the videos about this scenario, but can y'all tell me who he is? I don't know this man.
He's over on Debate Talk. Like, he's known for debating, mostly like political debates and stuff like that. I know of him from like years ago being on Jim T's like panel and stuff like that, and he kind of branched off on his own like years ago.
Thanks for letting me up, Sue. I'm gone. I love y'all.
Okay, bye, Lady Activate. Thank you for coming up. I'm glad that you're doing well. See you later.
London just sent me a video. Let me.
Okay, London sent you the video. Yes, perfect. What? Let me view. Y'all bop the screen, and touch the live goal, and please help out. I guess Cash is a streamer for now, so please touch Cash's box until she switches off.
Thank you, Coop.
Am I streaming or
There's too many activists on debate talk that have been exposed as AB users. Ooh.
I wonder if public can.
And he's an alcoholic.
Okay,
Wow.
so
no split
what's
jokes
the best
down
way
there,
to
guys.
send this to you, Kiwi?
You're gonna send it to Kiwi so Kiwi can stream? Okay, y'all, then we're gonna switch over to Kiwi's box. He got the surround sound.
Oh, now you gotta go, Nike Tech? What's up?
Y'all heard about this whole Janelle situation? No. I need y'all to come and inform me of the things that I'm missing. By the way, I have an update on cookies. Yes, Cookie Monster. I have an update. Yes, mommy. I have an update on Shannon Sharp, you guys. That Michelle that filed the charges in New York City, you know, the one that almost went to that went to jail and is on 3 years probation for almost unaliving her man over Shannon Sharp. Yeah, she did an interview. And I don't mind playing that for you guys later, but I want to hear about this Mr. Jones guy, this Mr. Jones character. Yes, Bree and Santos are together. And that's weird to me too.
Oh my God, can we get into that at some point?
Yes, we got it. There's too much ground to cover, but let's start closer to home base. Let's do some debate talk stuff. Cause what?
Okay, London sharing the videos with me.
I believe it's three women. You seen that redhead lady? I wanted to watch it. Yes, the redhead lady, Michelle.
1 second.
Was I being talked on earlier? Yes, Drop Queen. I can tell you what was said, honey. Hey, Drop Queen.
Good morning.
Morning.
Why was I being spoken on?
Lady Activate came over here. I think she wanted to have a conversation with you over in Manny's live, but she got dropped.
Oh, I don't have nothing to tell that woman. That woman ain't rap right. She's lying.
So what she was wanted to do was maybe ask you why months ago you had brought her situation up or whatever, in whatever context it was, because you did explain it was just about the crowdfund, not really about.
Yeah, exactly. She cussed me out. So then when I say, well, you had to crowdfund to bury your brother, then she been antagonizing me the entire time since I said it, when she's always antagonizing me. I don't care about that woman. Lady, go get some help, because you ain't getting an apology from me.
Well, she did so when I try, so before we speed, I think we're on highway right now, right? I did have a conversation with her in which she understood why she got dropped. Okay. I don't want it to reignite anything because she did leave here in a good note and on a good high note. I think she thought because y'all were talking about diabolical stuff and things being said. Let me finish. She was y'all were talking about the topic of like diabolical, crossing boundaries, things like that. So she thought it was a good time to kind of ask you why. I think she was just trying to get an answer out of you, and then Manny dropped her. But I think she's okay now. So I just wanted to tell you that was the gist of that conversation. That was all.
Thank you. She's not okay. She gonna bring that up. I don't know. She brings it up every few months. I don't know if she just
She's
brings it up
grieving.
for
She's
attention.
grieving. She's grieving. You just
Or,
gotta let her grieve.
okay, but yeah, she
You
can
know?
grieve, but she don't have to.
Yeah.
Because she's grieving, she don't have to antagonize me, right? Because she's grieving, deal with your grief, but don't start a fire and then when I respond and throw gas on it, say that it's my fault. No, she comes for me. I don't even know that lady, don't deal with her, don't like her. So she just needs to stay on her side, stay on my side. We don't have to address each other at all. But an apology
Right.
she won't get because she started the confrontation. So why should I apologize?
Yeah.
You know, just because you don't like my response. So, I mean, that's just something she has to deal with. But don't keep just bringing it up every few months. She brings it up, brings it up. She said she was going to unalive me, do all kind of stuff to me. Just
Lord.
keep that energy. Just keep that energy.
Yeah, she
Cause
did say she
I
was. You,
yeah, she did.
I
Yeah,
said she did after you said that about the brother because I was there. I remember. After you
yeah.
said it about the brother, she said she gonna play with her brother. She gonna see you in real life.
I didn't say anything about her brother. I said she had to crowdfund and bury her brother. So that's not saying anything about her brother. That's saying something about her inability
My
to
bad.
take care of the things in her life. But
Right.
we
What
in
was the situation
Texas and
about?
we
She had
open
the crowdfund to
carry.
do what?
I say we in Texas and we
She had
on
the crowdfund to
open
do what? And
carry.
who was it
So
about?
we in
No, I
Texas.
believe that Glock was it Glock that had reached out to crowdfund for her when her father had passed away, and then there was like all that hiccup about the money regarding the arrangements, and then
But
FOE
that lady
stepped
been
in and
coming
gave
for
her money.
me.
But I don't even want to discuss it because I don't also want to go down that road again. You know, we
Yeah.
already been down
Okay.
that road months ago.
Right.
So
Right. But she's been covering for me since Diamond's Live. She would get in Diamond's Live and just straight come for me, say how she don't like me. That sounds like a personal problem. You don't like me, that's not my problem. That's your problem. So okay, I
okay,
just
so
want
yeah,
you
I just
know.
wanted to tell you that was what it was. She
Thank
ain't
you.
here no
I
more. So
appreciate it, sister.
yeah, no problem.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye. Okay,
Get out of here. Go
so
back to the newsroom. Bye. Don't come back up here.
oh, you need to stop. Um, so that backdrop will be a fire emote. Yes, I'm gonna add it as an emote. We're back home tomorrow, you guys. We're on a main. We are on a main. Kiwi, did you get that video? So what we're learning about is a character on Debate Talk. His name is Mr. Jones. He has been accused of being, what was it, like sexual allegations? Is that right, guys? Am I correct? I don't want to misquote that. Hold on, somebody's no. Correct. Okay. So that is what we're about to get into. I guess there's a video and stealing so much money. Okay, and stealing money. Do y'all know who Mr. Jones is? Just put a yes or a no. I'm not sure who Mr. Jones is, but if you guys are familiar with Mr. Jones, put yes or no. I think you're swirling, Jesse. We've got a split. We've got a yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, yeah, a lot more yeses now. Okay. Kiwi. Hello? 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 Is there a fruit in the house tonight? Is there a fruit in the house tonight? Stand up. Okay, y'all saying yes. So y'all know him. I don't. Kiwi!
I just wanted to make this video real quick because
Okay.
I'm not about to go live about it for 5 hours, and I'm just not about to do that. I'm
All
not
right,
gonna
y'all.
do it. I don't have the
Bop
bandwidth
the
for it.
screen, y'all, and touch his box.
I'm gonna address the Mr. Jones thing. I believe the victims, the vast majority of the people that spoke out against him, I believe them, especially the women. Definitely anything involving like SA or whatever, I 100% believe all of those women, without a doubt. It doesn't matter who's not telling the truth, who is telling the truth at this point. All it took was for one of those things to be true, and that was more than enough to cut Jones off. And I've cut Jones off. I blocked him on all my accounts, and I blocked his phone number. So there you go. I hope to never talk to him again at this point. I don't have anything to say to him. I also was manipulated like everybody else was that was around him, I'm guessing. And he tried to harm me several times. He tried to set me up several times. And this is stuff that I recently found out within the last few days. So yeah, but you know, he obviously doesn't care about me, and I just was fortunate enough to not ever actually be harmed by him directly. Right, that's the only difference between me and these other people. But had I stayed around him longer, I probably would have ended up being harmed by him too, like directly harmed by him. But yeah, I'm making this video. Somebody made a good point. They said that I might want to warn my community.
Yeah, pause that real
Warn my community, Mr. Jones.
Go ahead, Bray.
Am I tripping?
What's up, friend?
So I don't know who the person is talking, but I mean he's talking about the Mr.
It's
Jones.
the public offender. You know who public offender is?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, okay. So I'm confused on. He's talking about women and SA allegations, and is he making the insinuation that if he had got close to him, he would have been the same as those people in that position? Like, is that not what he just said?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Suburban.
Hi, I can explain a little. Okay, so Public is somebody who has had Mr. Jones on his platform for the last couple of months. And they've actually like met in person and done some content together. And so not only has Jones been accused of essaying women, but there's been multiple fundraising things where he's literally gotten away with the money. Like he has literally escaped with like $25,000 at one point, and there's no receipts or anything on where the money has went. And so that's happened to men and women. So the Public was saying that like, and also Jones will like talk shit about people in the back end and like ice them out and things like that. So I think Public was more referring to he could have been conned on that aspect with Jones, but it goes really deep with Jones. Like there was literally a 6-hour call out live yesterday where non-binary people and women came up on the panel and talked about how they met him in real life, and he literally is a predator. Like he'll get women super drunk and hit on them, and then like he'll pretend that he has a hotel room all day, and then at the very last minute he'll be like, oh, I'm too drunk to like drive to go home or something, and then try to like come in these women's rooms and things like that. There was also a person yesterday who
we ain't
said
talking
that
about Mr. Jones that from social justice with the locks, right?
yes like
sister, go ahead, Suburban. You got the tea.
he sexually assaulted women on this app allegedly, and even has raped one woman as well, allegedly. This all came out yesterday, and then I don't know if you guys heard about the Unfuck America tour, which is like this left-leaning like campaign where there was supposed to be a whole bunch of social justice people from this app going to college communities.
Right.
Exactly. So apparently they got this campaign running in 4 weeks and were able to raise $100,000 through the people on this app. And Mr. Jones was leading this campaign in things with a white woman and named Z. And apparently Z said some racist things to some black women on this app not too far before the tour. And so Jones basically had this coup where he was being the mouthpiece for the black creators on the tour, but not telling them things. So he basically went to the white woman and was like, hey, you need to step down, and all the black creators want me to be the face of all this and want my girl, their partner at the time, this person named NORADS, you need to step down and I need to be the face of this. All of the black creators want me in charge. You need to go. And then the black creators turned around and was like, we never put you in charge of nothing. We don't trust you for anything. And they actually asked the white woman, where is the $100,000 that we all raised together these last couple weeks? And there's no receipts on where any $100,000 went. Like literally $100,000 is missing right now. Mr. Jones is at the head of it. And this white woman Z, and this is not the first time that Mr. Jones has been heading some type of crowdfunding or fundraising and literally runs off with the money.
You said $100,000?
$100,000 is unaccounted for from this campaign.
What? Okay. How do we start from the top? Where do we get the lives? I got to get into this. This is crazy.
Okay. So there's this.
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick? So what Sister Suburban is saying is true. All right. So the group, the organization was called On F America. It was top debate content creators that were going to go around, and basically they wanted to debate Charlie Kirk, who's a known bigot out there in Jacksonville, Florida. You see him in these videos where he's debating the left, and he's up there with his racist views or whatever. So, On F America wanted black content creators, right? So one of the content creators named Santana, because he explained everything last week, that basically when the Lady Z made those racist remarks to the sisters on this panel, they basically, the Santana and other creators, and along with the white tea creators, had demanded that she step off and basically not be the face of the movement. And supposedly Jones had said he talked to black creators, and he was telling other people that, yeah, I talked to them and they're on board about what Suburban said, and basically he was lying. So now there was $100,000 raised, like Suburban said, and they want accountability for that money. Now Jones.
So wait, question. So one question. So he was over promising the content creators that would be involved?
No. What he was doing was, right, he was telling the black content creators, he was telling people that I spoke with the black content creators, and they're on board about what that I'm going to be the voice, like Suburban said, I'm going to talk for them, and they never agreed to that, basically.
Okay, got it. Like what Suburban
now getting back to him, he wanted to be in control of the whole situation. He said, I want my partner, who is, I don't want to say the young lady's name because she's already getting a lot of flack. She ain't got nothing really to do with this other than being his girlfriend, and she stepped off already. She's already moved out. But he said,
okay, so give me 1 second, Quantum. I want you to finish your thoughts, but I do believe that Suburban was continuing to her conference.
No.
Give her the opportunity to finish.
No, go ahead.
I want her to get her opportunity to finish. Go ahead, Suburban, babe.
Oh, I mean, we're basically saying the same thing. I did just send Cash in the DMs, like a little, we're going to have to skip through a lot of it, but it's literally like a 3-hour live of this creator, Santana Jones. I mean, I forgot his last name, Santana something. And he basically is going through like 3 hours of all of the lies and scams of this whole thing. We're going to have to play it on like 2 speed, but Mr. Jones basically was trying to play both sides and tell Z like, oh, the black creators want me at the top and they want my girl to be the face of this thing. And it was a whole thing because the black creators were already kind of being mistreated in a way for this whole campaign. But NORAD's, I know people want to keep her name out of it, but that was Jones' partner at the time. And they actually broke up too. That's another thing. So once this woman found out that her partner is just like not the person who he said he was, they're like not together. And they literally like spent the last year remodeling a house together and everything. And she now has to figure out a way to get her and her kid to just start over from scratch because she's realizing that the partner that she was with is literally just a fraud. So that's another thing. But
oh wow,
it's crazy. But yeah, I just sent over the link to Cash or whatever. But it basically goes through how this he was trying to play both sides and get himself to be the face of this whole project, while telling the black creators that, oh, it wasn't me who wanted me at the front of it. The board put me there, and then they basically find out, and it's a mess. But yeah, there's $100,000.
So what I do want to know is these content creators that he was connected to. Did they already know about these allegations about him?